What's good, y'all? And welcome to my first, WWE discussion video, where I pretty much talk about stuff that's happened in WWE nowadays, and I pretty much just give you guys my 2 cents. Now, before all the Jinder Mahal, fanboys start putting in the comments like, "Oh, you're wrong, Jinder Mahal will be a great champion." Let me give you guys where I'm coming from, my perspective on this. I personally have been watching WWE for about 7 years. I've been watching since 2010 Over the Limit. That was my first pay-per-view I watched. Was WWE Over the Limit 2010 with where we had Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk with the hair match and Batista versus John Cena. So yeah. Now, me personally, with this whole thing, I feel, now, granted, I'm going to give Jinder Mahal a solid shit. I'm going to keep watching this match. I'm not going to be like, nope. He's the worst champion of all time. He's just won it. We haven't really got anything new out of it. So I'm going to wait and guess, and give him a chance, and see how he does. See if he points me, see if he proves me wrong. It ends up being a great champion. Okay, Jinder Mahal wasn't a terrible champion. I will give him props. I will give him a chance. But I feel like, from knowing Jinder Mahal's career, from watching him, from really everything from Jinder Mahal and how this whole thing happened, I feel as if this was one of the dumbest moves WWE's made. Now, guys, in case you don't know, there's apparently the main reason why this all happened was because I guess WWE found some untapped potential in the market in India, so that's why Jinder Mahal is now champion. Which I get, from that perspective, knowing that, this makes perfect sense why they made him champion. Even though Granny's actually Canadian. Granny's heritage is from India, but he's still Canadian. This is something I found out when I was watching What Culture's video. Which, by the way, guys, I'll leave a link to What Culture's video in the description box below. How they did, which kind of gave me the inspiration or the idea to make this video. So yeah, okay, guys. Now me personally, I don't think Jinder Mahal should have been anywhere near the WWE title, because he hasn't really earned it, and the way WWE pushed him just doesn't make any sense. It was just I felt like this would happen. Vince McMahon or whoever does this went to Jinder Mahal, told him "Hey, you're gonna win the title at Backlash. Here's your script." I feel like that's what went down. They were like, "You're gonna win the title. Here's your script." And I didn't know, but okay, let's look over his career from my memory. I haven't looked I haven't looked at any articles the WWE career of Jinder Mahal. This is just off of 7-year-old memory or 6-year-old memory. So our story begins, I believe, in 2011, where back on SmackDown he was first introduced. He's pretty much, you remember him, for you guys that watched WWE for a long. You remember his storyline he had with the Great Khali, where pretty much he was gonna marry Great Khali's sister, I believe, and he was constantly blackmailing the Great Khali, telling him to do shit, pretty much made him his bitch, and said if you don't do this, I'm not gonna marry your sister. And I believe her sister was poor, and that's what he's doing, and he was rich. So yeah, there was that. That happened. Then there was a whole feud with that thing, and then there was 3MB, where he lost to the Bull. I forget that Bull's name or the tag team they were on, but yeah. So far, not really a great career. Then left WWE for a few years, came back, won about 5 matches, and now boom, he's champion. Now, from that quick summary, do you think he should have been anywhere near the WWE title? Me personally, he hasn't really even given me anything. There hasn't, from what I've seen of him from WWE, he hasn't really given us anything to where I feel like he should be anywhere near any belts. Not the United States title, the Intercontinental, or the WWE Championship. He doesn't. Not everybody should be champion. Fucking James Ellsworth, he shouldn't be anywhere near the belt. Same thing with Jinder Mahal. I don't feel like he should be he is worthy of becoming a champion. Now, this isn't the first time the belt has had problems, or has something stupid happen to it. I mean, there was a whole thing a couple years back in 2012 where Rey Mysterio had the belt for an hour, which, when that actually happened, I was both happy and sad, because John Cena and Rey Mysterio were my top 2 favorite WWE superstars at that time. I would love watching all their matches, their pay-per-view matches, everything. I just love those two. And when it happened, I was happy that John's back has a belt again, but I was also sad that Rey Mysterio lost it and only had it for like an hour. I was like, could you at least have for like a couple days or something, man? But yeah, nowadays it's kind of like John Cena and AJ Styles like my top two are like my number one favorite superstars, with like Shinsuke Nakamura number two, and like number three being like Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, I know this discussion like pretty much all over the place. I kind of like want to make it a little more chill, but yeah, I mean, and then when it happened, it just came out of nowhere. He like won 5 matches like on Raw, then got drafted to SmackDown, or I think it was it 5 matches on SmackDown? It was 5 matches somewhere. Then boom, he's on SmackDown. Boom, wins the title. Then he steals the title from Randy at Payback. From when he was like face off against Bray Wyatt. Then the match happened. Which, props to Randy, by the way, at the match, where he didn't just simply just like sleepwalk through the match. He actually gave a shit and put some effort in. Which I'll give Randy props for, because I feel like which I'll give him props for that. But yeah, but me personally, and also Jinder Mahal doesn't seem like that kind of guy that should be anywhere. Should be a top tier guy, unlike someone like CM Punk or Dolph Ziggler, which why is WWE pushing Jinder Mahal and they're like kind of like leaving Dolph Ziggler to the sideline? How many of y'all remember back in like Survivor Series like 2016 or something? You remember when he was like the last guy on Team C against the Authority? That is when I became a huge Dolph Ziggler fan. And then ever since he's like faced that feud with like Baron Corbin, he's pretty much gone nowhere. He's pretty much just become like a mid-carder that's been part of squash matches, pretty much. Like, he hasn't really won, like, he had that one push when he was against The Miz, won the Intercontinental Championship, but then, like, immediately lost it afterwards. But, I feel like WWE should, like, be working on him. Dolph Ziggler should be a top-tier guy. He has the potential. He's great on the mic, which Jinder Mahal really isn't, because Jinder Mahal is like a few other like international WWE superstars that are heels. They're pretty much all their promos consist of "You hate me because I am different. You hate me because I speak different. Because I am not American." Blah blah blah. Which when international guys have that in their promos, and that's not just like a one-time thing. It's like a consistent basis within a majority of their promos. I just roll my eyes and I'm like, oh come on, this is so lazy. Get it? I mean. Okay, you can make maybe a couple times but I feel like when you use, like, making a race issue, I just find it just be stupid and lazy. It's like the laziest thing you could put in the heels, promos. Just like, you hate me because I'm different. I just roll my eyes at that stuff. I find that shit incredibly lazy. I just do. That's what I feel. Some of you might like that. Some of you might hate that as much as me, or some of you are indifferent. But me, I just personally roll my eyes now. I don't know, guys. I really don't know about this. I personally feel like this shouldn't have ever happened. I feel like they should have been, instead of like, for whatever reason, for like whatever market WWE found that had potential in India, and that's why they did this. Fine. From a business perspective, I can see it. But from a fan's perspective, and someone who just watches wrestling, this doesn't really make any sense. I don't think anybody would have really felt like this had they had the story like kind of like smoothed out a little bit more, like felt a lot more natural, not so forced, not like they just told Jinder Mahal you're gonna be champion, here's your script. They actually shoot like it was like maybe a couple months long feud, not like boom like a month that came out of nowhere and they win the title. So yeah, I think this is true. I think this is one of the dumbest decisions WWE has made. But I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm going to keep watching SmackDown, going to see how he does, watch the pay-per-views, see how he does, see if he will end up becoming a decent champion or the worst WWE champion in history. So I guess we'll have to watch and see. Also, Emmanuel, if you were watching this video, bro, I'm curious on what your thoughts are on this whole Jinder Mahal situation, so please do. If you have the time, please make a video on your channel and make pretty much on what your thoughts are in this situation. Which I will leave a link to his channel, Eli Moore, in the in the description box below. I highly recommend you guys subscribe to his channel. He talks about WWE, wrestling. He talks about WWE, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Tekken occasionally. But mostly does like Dragon Ball content. But yeah, so if any of that stuff interests you, please subscribe. And his quality of videos is like far superior to anything I can make. So yeah, me personally, I feel this. So in conclusion, I feel like this is a stupid decision. I feel like this should never happen. WWE should not be like pushing someone that shouldn't be pushed to be a top tier guy like Jinder Mahal. They should be like, getting Dolph Ziggler back to where his former glory was, where he was a top 10, where he was a top tier guy, world championship. That's where he should be. Not like a mid carder that's just been taking L's this entire time. But that's just me. And please leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are on this topic. Are you for this, or do you think this is a great idea for WWE to give Jinder Mahal his time in spotlight, give him a good push? Do you think this is the worst idea WWE has made? Or you're kind of like me, where you're kind of like in between and a little bit indifferent? Leave it all in the comment section below. But please, guys, please be civil in the comment section below. We're not gonna try not to control. I'm trying not to start World War III in the comment section below. So yeah, as always, guys, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more.
I thought this one was all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Nice reversal. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Cole, he's got to be careful not to go to the well too many times. You do remember Wells, don't you, Michael?
Not really, but you are from Tennessee, so I get your reference. You still use them.
Yeah, but I don't go there too many times. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty. It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Stay down. Stay down. Great counter.
He was one step ahead on that one.
What force!
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over.
No way. What a kick out. How did that happen?
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. Watch it!
He's ready for the pin. This could be it. Oh, and the kick out comes just in the nick of time. I have no idea what's keeping this competitor going. It's simply amazing.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move. He's zeroing in on the arm now. Oh, this is dangerous right here.
No, I can't look. Incoming!
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. And he just found out that's not the... He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh, my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes...
Randy Orton with some strong moves currently. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Oh, boy. We know what's coming here. That famous spike DDT. Wow, he's still down after that. He sees it. Look at this.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that title may change hands.
Randy Orton gets the win. Retains the title here tonight.
Here's your winner and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Took on some damage there, but was still able to pick up the win.
And look at our champion, once again, a winner.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting